Welcome to Professor Academy. Today also we'll be discussing the questions of research aptitude and that of 2021 questions. Moving on to the first question. Yeah, here is an assertion reason based question. Given below are two statements. One is labeled as assertion and the other is labeled as reason. The assertion is that doing interdisciplinary research is more challenging than it within any single discipline. Reason given, it is not possible to combine knowledge from two disciplines. In the light of the above statement, choose the correct answer from the options given below. Option A, both A and R are true and R is the correct explanation of A. Option B, both A and R are true but R is not the correct explanation of A. C, A is true but R is false. D, A is false and R is true. Yeah. So moving on to the assertion, doing interdisciplinary research is more challenging than within any single discipline is true, because we know that like doing a complete research in a particular discipline, like if your subject is in economics, doing it in economics itself is fine, but trying to combine it with some of the science subject, then you have to gain knowledge from that particular subject also. So it is challenging. So that is challenging and it will take your more time and effort. Therefore, necessarily it is challenging only. So the assertion given is true. Going to the reason, it is not possible to combine knowledge from two disciplines. But that is wrong. It is possible to combine two knowledge. Then only we will develop the interdisciplinary research, which brings new ideas and new knowledge to the existing literature. So the right answer is A is true, but R is false. So the right answer is option C. Moving on to question number 2. Scientific research has the ultimate goal of explaining any phenomenon by A. Conditional laws, B. Laws of uniqueness, C. Laws of intuition, D. Laws of generalization. So it's very easy that we know how the scientific research has been systematically described and what is the ultimate aim behind it. And therefore, the right answer for this question will be law of generalization, because we know the scientific research follows the research paradigm of deductive method, where we start from a theory and finally from general to specific we move on. So laws of generalization, ultimately a single thing will be adopted into the general concept in the scientific research. So the ultimate goal of a scientific research is based on the laws of generalization. Moving on to question number 3. Identify the sequence of methodological steps in focus group research. A. Select a sample. B. Prepare the focus group material. C. Define the problem. D. Decide the number of groups needed. E. Prepare the mechanics of the study. And now they have asked us the sequential ordering of the focus group research. And even if you are not aware of properly about the focus group research, we are not, and we have well described on the areas of the steps in research. And we know you begin with identifying and defining a problem. So there is an option that start with the first one, that is C. That is, there is an only option that start with the first one, that is C. Option D is the right answer, which it will start with defining problem. Then we will select a sample. Then D, decide the number of groups needed. Then E, prepare the qualitative or anything. It begin with defining a research problem. So you can move on with the option C without any, the final answer option is option B without any doubt. So moving on to the fourth question. Given below are two statements. Statement 1, social scientists belong to the Western tradition, do not accept the idea of predicting human behavior in mechanistic terms. Statement 2, it is asserted that the main aim of social science research is to promote human understanding. In the light of the above statement, choose the correct answer from the options given below. Option A, both statement 1 and statement 2 are true. Option B, both statement 1 and statement 2 are false. C, statement 1 is true, but statement 2 is false. D, statement 1 is false, but statement 2 is true. And before moving on to the statement-based question, one thing that has been noticed in 2021 question pattern is that the most of the questions were having a pattern of statement based, and even you can see your mathematical aptitudes were also in the statement based pattern. So as of now, we have to give some more importance to the statement based question from the recent question paper analysis. Okay, moving on to our question. The social scientists belonging to the West Stephen tradition, they believe that actually the human behavior should be empathetic and acceptable in nature and not in mechanistic terms. So they are the opposite. They are believing it should be empathetic and accepting with everyone, and it is not in mechanistic terms. So the statement 1 is false. Sorry, the statement 1 given is true. Statement 2 is that it is asserted that the main aim of social science research is to promote human understanding. That is also true. The social science research is dealing with the humans. Therefore, it is to promote the human understanding only. So option A is right. Both statement 1 and statement 2 are true in nature. Moving on to the final question for today. This is again, today also we have a match the following question. So something that we can notice is that in every research methodology question, one question, even if it was from 2018, 19, 20 or 21, we can see that at least one question will be in the format of a match the following question. Yeah, then here given the concept in the list 1 and description of that particular concept in list 2. In the concept 1, A is isomorphism, then B, triangulation, C, principle of parsimony, D, parameter, and the description of the corresponding 1, use of both qualitative and quantitative methods, 2, premise that the simplest method is most preferable, 3, a property of population, 4, similarity of structure. And we can deal with the questions. Isomorphism stands for the similarity of structure. So A will be joined with option 4 in the description, and triangulation we have seen it many times in our studies. That is where we make use of both qualitative and quantitative methods. Option B will be 1. And the principle of parsimony is the method of using the simplest method. The idea behind or going for or preferring for the simplest method. The principle of parsimony stands for the choice of simplest method, and parameter, we know this the property or the characteristics of a population. So D will be marked with 3. And what is the property of a sample? That is statistics. So parameter is the property or the characteristics of a population, and statistics is the property of a sample. Yeah, that's all for today. So the right answer will be option D, A4, B1, C2 and D3. Thanks for all. Thank you.